My all-time favorite Digimon is Jarrymon, and I also adore Guilmon and that whole line of Digimon. But in another life, I had a different partner. An all-rounder who could not only carry me through the skies wherever I wanted to go, but could also absolutely obliterate anything that so much as looked at me the wrong way. I love both of my Digimon. That's why, for their safety as well as mine, one of my ultimate goals in this series is to add this monstrosity to my team, Metal Greymon. To do that, though, I'll first need to get my hands on a Botamon Digi-Egg. Alrighty, what is up, everybody? It is me, your boy, Loki, the #1 most famous VTuber in the world. I have to keep reminding myself not to start these videos with that intro, because that's going to make no sense to anybody whatsoever who's watching on the Minecraft channel. Anywho, I just learned that Growlmon doesn't fit through my double doors, which leaves me a little bit depressed. I think I'm going to make it one of my plans when we finally do get around to building our real house, wherever that winds up being, to build, like, it's going to be adjacent to the house. I'm planning to build, like, a little barn area with a much bigger door that the champion and ultimate level Digimon are going to be able to fit through. And then there'll be, like, a door on the bottom floor so that I could come and visit them. And then there'll also be, like, a door up top with, like, a little balcony that's connected to my room, so I could just kind of poke my head into the barn where the big Digimon live and say hello, hello. But that's neither here nor there. That's as distant in the future as those floating islands are from here. That's a little foreshadowing hint, subtle hint that I'm hoping to build our house on one of these big floating islands. Probably not one of these big ones that have like something on it already, but maybe one of the Terralith floating islands, like that one way out there, that isn't already occupied. You know, I said like several episodes that we'd come back and explore this cave here, so maybe we'll do that. But long-term goal for this episode is going to be to train this bad boy up from Guilmon into Growlmon. Now, that's probably going to be easier said than done, unfortunately, because I have no idea where the nearest, like, dry savanna/dryland biome is. So it could be just all traveling, just trying to find someplace, and then next episode will be the training, or we could get lucky and I could go, like, right over there. And bada bing, bada boom, we're in a dry area already. I will probably also take in the meat farm harvest real quick. Time to harvest some meat. Goodness gracious. Alright, and now I just need to clear a ton of space to pick it all up. I'm carrying a lot of crap. Just a ton of crap. I think I really did build way too big a meat farm. There was really no reason for me to make it this big. Trash, trash, trash. I'm the trash man. I'm my own character. Wait, I did that, what, in episode 1 or 2? Yeah, I already made that reference. I'm already recycling material. That's probably not the last time I'm going to say that either. That's just a thing that I say. Comment down below if you know what I'm quoting. I should make that a game, actually, because I'm going to just constantly quote things all the time over the course of this series, so I might as well make it into a game. Leave a comment if you know what I'm quoting. I feel like that would be fun. Sorry, Garurumon, I'm sorry you can't fit. It's not fair. So let's start by going and exploring that, like, mine shaft or whatever that is, because that's kind of cool looking. I'm wondering if there's any nifty loot down there. What do we got down here? Is this where it ends? Okay, so that was a giant letdown. Well, hold on. Because I can climb down the vines here. Some bones down here. Whoa, what the? Ooh, that was pretty cool. Oh, there's traps down here. Good thing they don't work. That's a really cool door. Oh, and Garurumon fits through it. I need one of these doors. What is this? Dungeon door from Valhelsia Structures. I didn't know it had that. So I guess that makes this cave a Valhelsia structure. I'm kind of afraid to go any further because I feel like there's going to be working tripwires in the future. And we're going to go nice and high, creeper. I'm taking things nice and slow. That looks really strange. Son of a gun. No, 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 no. Alright, maybe I bring my Digimon over there. Alright, first and foremost, let's put my armor on. Second and second most. Do not eat my bread, Guilmon. No. Oh, okay. Alright. Sweet. Nice. Yeah, I should definitely bring them in there. So how are you guys on health? He's still got the missing 2 from last episode. Oh, that's the reason why I hate using freaking lanterns instead of torches, is because you constantly accidentally place them, and then you can't just pick them up. Can I even break this thing? Alright, hold up, hold the phone, hold the phone, hold the phone, hold the phone. Help me. Help me, help me, help me. Get him. Oh, the spawner broke. Alright, I don't want to get in there and fight and risk hurting them. They have plenty of HP. So we'll just... If they would stop moving, I could potentially feed them. Is there no loot in this place? Maybe. Alright, come here, you two. And I'm hesitant to feed them, because then they're gonna frickin' poop down here, and I only have the 2 water buckets. So you have plenty of HP. You lost like 4, and you lost 8. I'll keep an eye on them, but we're not gonna feed them just yet, because I don't want to clean up poop just yet. And I think that's the end of the dungeon. I didn't see any loot there. That kind of irks me. It makes me a little angry. Maybe the real loot was the friends we made along the way. I mean, these... Ow. These, like, vases and stuff could have stuff in them, too, so I guess I could give that a try. No. Not want to hold a gold ingot. Oh, hold up. Another spawner. Not quite what I was hoping to see. Hold up. Oh, really? Really? Alright, that's depressing. I think I need a mod that lets me pick up lanterns, because that makes me mad. Alright, what do we got? Cat, which I think I already have. So yeah, so that was fun. Wait. Hold up. It's not over. Ha! I think you can use that to make a radio. Not that I don't already have one, because I kind of went and stole one, but that's cool. Alright, I'm going home. I'm leaving. I don't think the loot was that crazy or anything, but it wasn't that difficult a dungeon either, so I guess I can't really complain. I don't know who I'm kidding. I can absolutely complain. I can always find something to complain about. Always. It's a talent. I like the doors, though. These are cool. So, hey. Positive. Alright, you goobers. How the ship... Oh yeah, I talked about building a dock this episode, too. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I don't think we're going to do it before we leave, but if we train up Guilmon into Growlmon relatively quickly, and I still have a bunch of time left, maybe we'll come back and build a little something over here. I see our fabulous first mate is still with us. I did wind up going and looking up what his name is in English. Oh, you know what? Before we go, while you guys are playing around in the water, let's get you fed. There we go. And then you're gonna poop soon. I'll just wait a moment for that to happen. But I did look up his name. It turns out in English it's Guilmon, which is funny because in some localizations, Bearmon is also called Kumamon, because Kuma just means bear in Japanese, so a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not crossover, but they have the same name, basically, is what I'm saying, so it gets funny in different localizations. I don't know if you guys have pooped yet or what. I don't really want to sit around here waiting for you to do it, so maybe we're just going to go. I'm going to get on the ship, and I'm just going to hope and pray that they do the same thing. That's one! Come on, Growlmon. And there's the poop. And there's some more poop. He's spinning in a circle. It kind of seems like I might have it down to a science. If I just, like, stand, yeah, in a certain spot, they go to the ship, which is nice. Whoa, hold up. That might be... So watch out for these in the ocean, because I think... Yep, that's a Digi-Egg. What kind of Digi-Egg? Aquan Digitama. I don't know what's going to come out of that, but hey, I'll take it. Pipmon. What's a Pipmon? I actually don't know that one off the top of my head. That's going to be one that I'm going to have to Google or something. What do we have here? There's an Agumon riding on... I forget what that is called, but that's really cute. Arkellamon, I think, is that one, too. Come here, you guys. I'm going to get a screenshot of you. Gonna drown that poor Agumon. Actually, that might actually happen. I hope it doesn't, though. Maybe Digimon can't drown. Yeah, they can drown. No! Oh, crap. I'm drowning, too. Well, that was utterly tragic. That's what I get for stopping to take cool pictures. I can't believe that just happened. Alright, shaking it off. Walking it off. Just gonna try to forget that ever happened. Moving on. Believe that's another dungeon up ahead. Yeah, it looks that way. It seems smaller. Maybe we will bang this one out real quick. Take my mind off that poor Agumon. Uh-oh. Not quite how I saw this going down. I was hoping I was gonna get a second to get my Digimon down. Oh, cool! They can fight from the boat! That's crazy. Nice! Okay, so far, the loot is not looking amazing. Come on. I really suck at combat in this game. It's not even a joke anymore. Get these guys. Get them! Pyrosphere! Get that guy. Kill that guy. Ow, ow, ow! Guilmon setting everything on fire. Ugh, for the love of God. When does this end? Why are you on fire, dude? Did Guilmon hit you? Alright, I think I got them all. Holy cow. Oh, cool! I'm taking that. Kinda don't really want the rest of this. Ooh, respiration. I kinda actually do want that. Oh, they don't quite line up with my eyes. It looks like I'm wearing them over my eyes, though. That's kinda cool, too. I'll take it. Nice. That's hilarious. Bunch of iron nuggets. That's not nothing. Fire protection. Ooh, efficiency 3. Yeah, I don't mind if I do. I love that. Alright. We looted the dungeon. We did not die. I'll take that. Where the heck are you going? Where are you going? Alright, I tried. I tried. I'm still trying. I'm sitting here telling myself I'm not going to, and yet here we are. Please go, Guilmon. He's trying. I know he's trying. I can see it. Right? You're trying? No more. We're going. Ooh, a rainbow. Go ahead and take a picture of that. Maybe we'll make landfall. Well, hold on. What about that? That looks like the kind of place where Dragon Data Digimon could spawn. So maybe we're in the right place after all. Any chance you're gonna do it this time, or? Yep. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. Yes, sir. Alright, into the box. Into the box with you. I'm gonna have to mark this location so I don't forget where the ship is. Perfect. Alright, let's rock and roll. Go check inward. I feel good about this. I feel like there's going to be Dragon Digimon here. Wasteland. I believe that is called Male Birdramon. Is it a Mamemon? It definitely is. 293. So you're an ultimate, aren't you? I think you are. And that, I think, is a Male Birdramon. I think I am going to have to go over there. Volcano. That's gotta have Dragon Digimon at it. It has to. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. What am I doing? There we go. That ought to speed things up a little bit. Metal Greymon! Well, that's one Dragon-type Digimon, but, he's gonna be a little bit beyond. Ooh. What the heck is going on here? Hold on. I'm gonna box you guys up so you don't accidentally walk into the lava. And then this is fun. There's like a little patch of grass and like a little campsite near the lava. It's weird, but I like it. Nifty. Alright, that cannot be the only Digimon up here, because that's going to really be a problem. Bunch of Shoutmons, that is perfect. Alright, can we find one that's not too strong? 77, I think, would be the better call. Alright, Guilmon. It is time to start with this guy right here. So here's the problem. The Digimon only gain experience, and I only have a chance at seeing a drop if the Digimon lands the last blow. So if he hits him with a fire attack and then the fire finishes him off, he'll get no experience and I'll have no chance at getting items. A Jarimon Digi-Egg? Oh my god. Wait, why am I so excited? I already have that. I can raise another one. I'm excited still. Jarimon's my freaking favorite. I'm hoping that over the course of Guilmon's training, we're going to see a Botamon egg, though. That would be a lot better. That's really good luck, though. The drop rates for me lately have been absolutely terrible. So it's excellent luck that the first one that we fought dropped a Digi-Egg. That's really good. Alright, you have plenty of HP, and he's weak as words I can't say on a Minecraft channel. Go get him. That was a good catch. I almost said something really horrible. Another Shoutmon down here. I may cover some of this lava with water and turn it into obsidian so I don't risk having it. What'd you just do to yourself? Did you fall? Yeah, see, he's going right toward the lava, and I feel like that puts Guilmon at risk. So I'm going to cover some of this lava up. See, this is exactly what I was worried about, Guilmon. And he poops. Alright, where's that Shoutmon? I think it's over here. Are you the one that I was looking at earlier? Yeah? Bye. Get him, Guilmon! Nice, nice. Oh, Guilmon bread. Cool. Keep looking around this volcano area a little bit. I think I see a cluster of... Oh, come on! Yes, 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 yes! So, there's a small chance I could get a Botamon egg. I want that really bad. As much as I don't really want to slaughter the local population of Agumon, I do really want a Botamon egg. Awesome, awesome sauce. 57, that's a lot more manageable. I'd really like to see you come away from that lava, though. Because if you do get a drop and it falls in the lava... Please don't do that. Whatever you're doing right now, stop that. Alright, now it should be safe to fight him. Should be able to handle him without issue. There you go. No drop. Awesome sauce. To get to Growlmon, we need 100 Dragon Data, 15 wins, and Joyful. Should be easy peasy. We need to be careful. We need to be watchful. Freaking lava. Please don't go in there. No, 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 no. Oh my dear God. Oh, for a second there. I thought he went into the lava and then the item burned up. I think I would cry. Oh, you're still on fire. You're still on fire. You're still on fire. You're still on fire. There you go. Alright, let's find that Agumon. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, please don't die in the lava. Like, I need to kill you myself so I can... Stop! There we go. I mean, Guilmon should be able to finish you off without issue now. No drop still? No surprise, really, but still disappointing. So I think I just discovered that as long as they get wet... Can you, like, not do that? What is wrong with you? Okay, hold on. Right there. Stop moving. Anyway, as I was saying, as long as they get wet, they get clean. So I don't necessarily have to use the water bucket on them and waste the water bucket. I can just dump the water near them, and that'll wash them off. So I can infinitely use the water bucket, which is pretty cool. Now, if you could just stop walking into lava for like 8 seconds, that'd also be pretty cool. Just a suggestion. What do you think of that? I think that's a pretty good note. Oh, there is a drop over here. What did I miss? Oh, it's poop. Lovely. Here I was thinking I might get lucky and find a Botamon egg. No dice. This is just, you're really in, like, the worst possible location, aren't you? If I have them fight near this magma, they're gonna get hurt. Both of them. Alright, that takes care of... Stop it! No! Oh, I'm out of water. Okay, well, that's awkward. I did that wrong. I did that very wrong. Okay, how am I going to get you to fight him without one of you getting very hurt? Well, here we go. We're just gonna do this. That's a much better position, actually. It's watching his HP. Excellent. No drop again. Now, I think we've more or less dealt with all the Agumon in this area, and I have to go get some more water anyway, so I'm gonna have to probably come down off this mountain. But I want to find more Agumon as I'm leveling him, because I want to maximize my chances of getting a Botamon egg. But I think this might be a beggars can't be choosers kind of scenario. Alright, sweet. Got my water. Come, Garurumon. Oh, that's a dragon, but you're a champion, right? Okay, there's another rookie. Show me... Yes! Yes, 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 yes. That's exactly what I need. Alright, let's find some Agumon to fight. I'm gonna cross my fingers so hard. I really want a Botamon. Any luck? No? Guilmon, what are you doing? And where are you? Did you just get hurt? Yeah, you did, because you're a big frickin' goober, aren't you? Dirty. Hello? Oh, it's just tick lag again, isn't it? Come on. This is actually kind of fascinating. Like, I'm used to opening chests when the tick speed is behind. But water lagging is new to me. Why do you all have to be in such precarious positions? This is so bad. You're 84 too. I'm not risking that. No happening. Let's find somebody a little weaker for now. We'll come back to that. 38. Much more like it. Another stat item. You're killing me. You're killing me here. Oh, dear. No, 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 no. Don't hit the Vidramon. Don't hit the Vidramon. Don't hit the Vidramon. Doing good. Did that work? No. What the heck is going on here? There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. More volcanic plains over there. There's a good chance there's some Agumon in that direction. Give that a look once I clear out the population here. He's trying to use the Vidramon as cover. He's like, I need an adult. I am an adult. I know there's a couple of Agumon down on the cliff over here. I guess I'm going to have to probably try to finagle battling those guys. There's got to be a better way to do this. I could knock them into the water and then have them fight down there. It's not ideal, but at least they'd be on equal footing. I think that's the choice that I have. You're going in the water, little guy. Wait, what is that? It's just wheat seeds. And here I was thinking it was something cool. Okay, you're in the water. And you lost a little bit of HP, which is pretty cool. How are you, Guilmon? 93. That should be okay. Got him. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, not ideal. Do you want to, like, fight back or something crazy like that? There you go. The water will prevent them from taking burn damage, which is good, because that minimizes the chances that he dies due to fire, and I lose out on the XP and items. Get him! Excellent. Drop looks like another pepper breath chip, which is great and all, but I really want... I want a Botamon egg, man. Is that so much to ask? Come on, let's go fight the other one. Alright, get him. You got him backed into a corner. You got him. You're winning, too. You're really winning. You got this. You're not even going to need me to bail you out. Just win. Literally just win. One more should do it. There it is. 103 dragon data, 15 wins, 6. So now when we get you just 4 more levels, you're going to go ahead and evolve into Growlmon. So now it doesn't actually matter what data he collects since he has what he needs. So I could attack something else for a change. Probably won't, though. Oh, tower. Back on solid ground. Come on. If I go crazy. Hey, there he is. Will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive, then well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side. My superhuman, my kryptonite. No, 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 no. Bow, no, 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 no. I will take that, thank you very kindly. I'll be taking that. Alright, there's some more volcanic plains over in that direction. Ride Garurumon over that way. Flamedramon, cool. Flamedramon gives dragon data for sure. There's something that we can train on once Growlmon evolves. But he can't beat them in his current state. So we're going to take a big old backwards knee step in the other direction. And there's another one of those references that I'm constantly making, so go ahead and leave a comment later if you can figure out what that's a reference to. That one's a little more, I wouldn't call it obscure, but good luck figuring that one out. Just say, it's something that has a lot of episodes, and I would not blame you for not remembering that specific one. Okay, I think I've circumnavigated this entire island. It's a nifty little island. It's not really having what we need. I think that's another Sky Island, isn't it? To my northeast? Yeah, it is. Nifty. Can't reach there just yet, though. Alright, we're gonna have to move on. Where to next? Let's head to the south. Take Garurumon down nice and careful. There's that male Birdramon from earlier. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'll feed you, don't worry. Yeah, male Birdramon. Not male as in male or female, but male as in this guy delivers the mail. Alright, a whole lot of nuttin' around here. Give me a cheese with nuttin'. Nuttin'? More references. More references, more comments. Tell me you know the reference. How many of them am I gonna make in one episode? We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I probably need to feed you real quick. Oh, you only took 3 damage. I'll feed you anyway, because I'm nice. I'm a nice tamer. I'm a good tamer. I don't, make my Digimon lose lives. The yellow is an aesthetic choice. That's why his HP is yellow. He's just in his yellow phase right now. You believe that, right? You buy that. You believe me. Please believe me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's just go. I want to say if I stand right here, I can make it happen. All right, there's Guilmon. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. I'm getting better at that. Might be a little bit before we make landfall again. And Growlmon just pooped. So we'll maybe do a little bit of story time while we're traveling. And unfortunately, it's not really like a happy story, but at least it has kind of a happy ending. So I've been having, like, this episode's coming out a little, like, further after the next one than I would like for it to, because there has been some stuff going on lately, some stuff that's been, a bit of a distraction. We had a little bit of a scare with our dog recently. So he's been having a hard time with traction as he's getting kind of up there in the age. He's a border collie, by the way. His feet just like they're always slipping and sliding. Like he can't find traction on our hardwood floors. So what we wound up doing was we got him these little socks so that he could walk around on the hardwood floors without as much issue, and help him on the stairs without him slipping and sliding very much, because he has a hard time with the stairs too, since they're also wood. So a lot of the time when he's going down the stairs, he will slip and then he will fall down the stairs. It's not so bad though, because he's really smart. So when he first slips, he tucks his little paws in and he kind of slides down the stairs like a toboggan. And then he pops right back up. When he hits the bottom, he just pops right back up like nothing happened. Like he doesn't look hurt or anything like that. But it's still worrying. So on top of all that, one day he's hanging out like in the room near the door, and then all of a sudden he starts like panting really hard and he starts drooling a lot, and he's looking side to side like over and over, like he can't see, is what I thought, and what some more of us thought when it was happening. Like we thought his sight was just leaving him all of a sudden, because he kept looking side to side. And then before that, when I let him outside to go use the bathroom, this is when it started to kind of escalate. He was like stumbling around the yard almost like he was drunk, and I thought he was just like in pain, because he's been having like joint issues too as he's getting older. So we had we started giving him these treats to help with the joint pain. So all of this, like factoring all of this in, he starts to do this stuff, right, where he's lying by the door and he's looking side to side and he's drooling all over the place. And all of us thought that like something really bad was happening, like he was like reaching his time, to put it lightly. So we rushed him to basically like a pet ER. And it turned out that what he had was something called, don't make fun of me if I get it wrong. This one's a hard thing to remember. I'm pretty sure it's idiopathic vestibular disease. Idio something. I know it's idio something, and then vestibular disease. So that's what he wound up having. And thank God, it turned out it's not something very serious. A lot of dogs get it as they get older. And basically what was happening to him was like he was extremely dizzy. Like his whole world was spinning. That's why he was looking side to side. You know how like when you're really dizzy and your eyes are moving to try to like kind of follow the world as it spins around you? That's all he was doing. He wasn't losing his sight. He just was extremely dizzy. So that was a big relief to hear that was all that it was, and even more relieving to find out that it's only temporary. So I think we're just about at the end of it now. They say it lasts about 2 weeks and then they go more or less back to normal, with the slight possibility that they will have a permanent head tilt, which I do feel a little bit bad about, because he's got a little bit of it going on. Like his head isn't permanently tilted, and I should feel more bad, but it is kind of cute. So I'm terrible for saying that, but it is what it is, But he's more or less back to normal. We still don't really want him going up and down stairs. Unfortunately, he has no problem going upstairs. But when it comes time to go downstairs, he's like really nervous on him. And then he gets himself so psyched up to the point where even if he is getting traction, he kind of falls anyway, because he's got himself so psyched up. So he lives on the first floor now. And that's been also part of the reason why I haven't really found a chance to record lately, because his routine used to be, at night he goes out, he goes to the bathroom, he comes upstairs, and he gets a treat, and he goes to bed in his little bed there. And now we've kind of upended it, because he lives on the first floor now. He still gets, he goes outside, he does the routine, goes to his bed, which we move downstairs, and then he gets a bone. And honestly, I think him living on the first floor is bothering me more than it's bothering him, because he honestly seems to have adjusted just fine. And like I said, he doesn't really seem to want to risk going downstairs anyway. So he kind of seems like he's fine on the first floor. But I can't tell, because he can't talk. So it's got me all worked up. Like, I feel guilty leaving him on the first floor. So I wind up staying downstairs like super late at night because I don't want to leave him alone. And that is why I have been having a hard time getting out to record on time. That's the long and short of it. I do see some more Digimon over here, but I don't see... Yeah, this is all going to be bug in the rainforest. Oh, there's another volcano to the southwest, huh? That would do the trick, no doubt, right? And we're going to ride you to the volcano. I do need to mark where I left the ship this time, too, though. There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right, now we can be on our merry way. There's some kind of temple there. It's kind of cool. But it's probably full of traps. That'll kill me. I never was very good at the temples, not even the vanilla ones. And this is something else entirely. So I feel like my chances in here are pretty slim. I'm just not very smart is the thing. There's a bed here, though. Is that for, like... Is that for in case I die? That's actually so ominous. Like, they really think I'm so likely to die that they put that. That kind of scares me. But I'm curious. Curiosity killed the cat, right? I don't want to get too into this. Oh man. Oh, it's sealed off. There's no rest of the dungeon. Too bad. I guess I, Hold on. Alright, I was speaking too soon. I guess I was thinking I was gonna get to leave. That's a tripwire. What if I just... Okay, alright. The loot is not even that good so far, but I'll take it anyway. Is there really nothing in this temple? I'm probably missing something, but I'm really not smart enough. Oh, hold on. Every time I think I'm getting myself out of this. Oh, for the love of... I hate that. It goes deeper. It's not really what I was hoping to see. Not gonna lie. I hope there's a shortcut exit like a Skyrim dungeon, because I'm not really looking forward to backtracking this. There we go. We got something. Smithing template, some iron ingots. A bomb? I don't know what that does. I mean, I assumed explodes. I don't need to hear a bomb. What do you think it does, bro? It's a bomb, it explodes. I know. I got that. I don't know how it works, though. Do I just, like, set it down and then light it with a flint and steel like it were TNT? That's what I don't know. Ooh, can I throw it? That'd be fantastic. If it were like a grenade. Is there really no built-in way to get up there? Am I actually... Oh. Am I supposed to do that? That could be kind of fun. I should at least try, right? Before I cheat. I'm gonna at least try. I mean, I have a bucket of water. I can just use that, but... I've got to at least try this. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna use the bucket of water. I'm not that good at parkour. Not in Minecraft. That feels dirty, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa. So if I trip this... Is it gonna close permanently and then I won't be able to get through it anymore? I gotta. Yeah, I think I might have screwed myself there. I think that was just like a time challenge. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just screwed myself there. Wait, can I still get through? Oh! It's a resounding no. Ooh. Okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought. And it gets deeper! Every level I go down, the more anxious I get. Oh, that didn't sound good. That didn't sound good at all. We're fine, right? Just happened. The pressure plate, but nothing exploded. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Pretend I didn't hear that. Another bed? That's so ominous. I hate that. Because they know. They know you're gonna die down here. I mean, it doesn't seem that bad so far. I love how creative people get with campfires. Like, look, it's a little wooden bridge. It's actually really good. I'm a little at a loss here. What happens next? Am I supposed to travel up one of these waterfalls? I can't really see any other way forward, so that's probably it, right? I'm thinking so. Can't be this one, obviously. I mean, this is definitely interesting. It's not this one. Nope, no dice here. There's gotta be something that I'm missing. I don't know how much time I'm willing to dedicate to figure out what that is, though. I might leave. See, now there's also these, like, pillars. Is this also meant to be some kind of parkour challenge? And if so, I don't see where they lead, so... I don't know. I think I'm stumped. I kind of feel like I want to mine through this, at least, because this, I don't know, it looks important. Oh, hi. Oh, they fell in the water. So I wasn't crazy. There's pistons there, though. There must have been some other way to open that I I didn't discover. I don't know. Well, in any case. Whoa! I mean, the gold and the emeralds are nice, but I think I would have liked to have seen one more diamond than that. That was the actually useful reward from all this. That was kind of fun, though. I mean, I'll give it that much. All right, let's get out of here. Time to leave. I wonder what I was meant to actually do to open that. I don't see, like, a button or anything. Oh, well. I'm leaving. Goodbye, funny dungeon. I don't think I saw a shortcut exit like I was hoping for, but oh well. With all the tripwires tripped, I think I should just be clear to run right on up out of here. It did it again! What was that about? Go, 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 go. Am I ever gonna be able to find my way out of here? I think so. Yeah, it's not that bad. Only slightly maze-like. Alright. You know what I wish I could do, since I picked up that Jarumon egg? I wish I could somehow prevent him from evolving into Guilmon, and just keep a Jarumon forever. That would be adorable. That is my favorite Digimon, like, of all time. I don't care. I don't care if he's just a little red ball with wings. He's adorable. Take that to my grave. Jarumon supremacy. Continue on until we find some rookie level. There's some Vmons down there. That would be cool. We'll definitely come back to that if I can't find any, but I am gonna deliberately continue to search for Agumon, or at least if I spot something that drops, like, potentially drops Botamon eggs. I know Agumon does. Tyrannomon would too, but obviously he's a champion, so that's kind of a no-no. There's a Metal Greymon over there that would work too, but obviously, again, that's a no-no. If I don't find any Agumon in this biome, I'm not gonna, like, kill myself over just looking for Agumon. Like, I'm not going to leave and go search an entire separate biome to try to find Agumon, so that'll be something that we potentially do. We'll come back and fight those Vmon, see if we get lucky. I can't believe the very first Digimon we battled today gave us a Digi-Egg. And it wasn't the Digi-Egg that I needed, but it was definitely my favorite. It's irony, you know? Sweet. Okay, we found some more Agumon. There's only 3 of them. I don't really think that my chances are super fantastic of finding what I need, but it's better than nothing. Alright, Guilmon. Let's do this. Let's do this. What is your level? What's your power level? Another reference, another reference. Comment it if you know what I just referenced. I can't stop. Sick. Guilmon bread. Not what we're looking for. What's your power level? Kind of strong. I have to watch him. Watch him carefully. Okay, you got this. You got this. Yeah, baby. Pepper breath chip. Gosh darn it. Can you please stop moving? I'm literally trying to feed you. Do you not want food? There you go. Where's my next batch of victims? I'm gonna take Growlmon and continue to look through the volcano area. It's a really big one. Like, this is a huge volcano area, so I can't imagine that I'm not gonna find more Agumon. That would be crazy. Is that Paildramon? Is that even possible? That is Paildramon. What? For context, that's a fusion. That's a DNA digivolution. It's a fusion of, I want to say XVmon and Stingmon. So it's weird to see not only one of them out in the wild, but a bunch of them. That's so weird. But what is that biome? Because that looks like it could potentially have dragon DNA as well. Ba 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 na 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 na. Come on, Agumon. I know you're around here somewhere. This is such a big volcano biome. Like, I can't even fathom the thought that I might not find more Agumon. Beggars really ought not be choosers. I guess, like I said, if I search this entire zone and I don't find Agumon, I'll probably suck it up and just train on what's here. But ideally, we find more Agumon, and in a perfect, ideal, awesome, super special, cool world, it drops a Botamon. That is what happens ideally. But I'm really starting to not love my odds. Look at that, though. Holy cow. Folks, don't ever forget sometimes to just stop and smell the roses when you're playing Minecraft. Especially when you have the right set of mods, the world is just something else. Goodness gracious. So you're Cordramon, right? Yes, you are. That actually might be meant to be pronounced Cordraymon. I have a question for you. Do you pronounce it Machine Dramon or Machine Draymon? And I pronounce it Machine Draymon. And I'll tell you why. I did watch Digimon Adventure 01 when I was a kid, of course. But I never saw far enough for Machine Draymon to be introduced because it was always only ever showing reruns for me. So the first time I ever heard the name Machine Draymon said out loud was when playing Digimon World Next Order. And that's how they say it in that one. So that's how it's kind of rooted in my brain permanently now. Like, I'm never going to be able to unhear it, unlearn Machine Draymon. Whereas most people, I think, call him Machine Dramon. But it turns out, like, he's part of a subcategory of Digimon called Draymon. It's like a type, like a subtyping. So it kind of sort of matters that you say it that way. And the same, I think it's also technically supposed to be true for a lot of Digimon. Like, so Birdramon's not one of them, because Birdramon's not a Draymon. Birdramon's just a bird. But I think a lot of the Vmon line is meant to be said that way too. So it's actually supposed to be V Draymon, Payil Draymon, etc., etc. Not that any of it matters. Like, of course, you can say it however you want to, but I think technically that's how they're meant to be interpreted, and I just thought that was kind of an interesting bit of trivia to share. All right, no dice on Agumon in there, but we got this whole big, like, desert kind of biome ahead of us. That is sure. Oh, I see an Agumon. All right, let's start with that. All right, I can't keep doing this to you, Garurumon. I gotta get down. Not only are you now at 243, but you're also dirty. Dirty boy. Dirty boy, there you go. All right, back in the box. Get down to Agumon the old-fashioned way. All right, I can feel it. You're the big winner. You're the one whose my luck is gonna finally pan out now, and you're gonna have a Botamon, right? You're gonna drop a Digi-Egg. I'm feeling it, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, all right, all right. Get him. Can you please attack that Agumon? Thank you. Goodness gracious. Oh, he didn't drop an egg, but he dropped one of these. This is the first one of my entire playthrough that I've seen one of the Digimon cards. This is actually good. I think I'm going to need a few more of them, unfortunately. Provides life to a Digimon. Is made of 4 of these bad boys, and each one of those is... Yeah! Okay. So I'm nowhere near being able to do that. That's nice. That's good to know. All right, let's go set up camp. Alrighty, I'm thinking I'm gonna head down into that desert there. I think my odds of finding any Agumon are gonna be a lot higher in there. I know I said if I searched this entire biome and I didn't find any, I was gonna let it go, but there's that right next to us, and I think it's gonna just make searching for Digimon in general way easier than all these slopes. So that's the plan. That's the plan, Stan. It's a big one, too. I like my odds. There's a Biomine riding on a... What are the green guys? Are you also Quartermon, just green? Yep, Quartermon, green. Oh, creative! I dare anybody to name what I just referenced. There's like a 0% chance. I can think of one person who may or may not watch this episode is going to get that reference, and he's going to be like the only person who could possibly understand that. But that was a reference. If you're playing this game with me, if you're going into the comments and trying to name all the things that I referenced, good luck with that one. That's even harder than the last one. If there are no Agumon in this entire desert, I'm gonna cry. I feel like that's not possible. Are these Megadramon? Gigadramon. Close. Those are very similar looking Digimon. One is purple, the other's more of like a yellow. And then Megadramon can digivolve into, like we were talking about earlier, Machine Draymon. Or Machine Dramon, however you want to say it. I'm going to keep saying Machine Draymon, so you're going to have to forgive me if you hear that and that sets you off. That's how it is. Probably won't hear it too much, though, because Digimod isn't up to Mega, so it's not like we're ever going to actually see a Machine Draymon. These are Lydramon, right? Yeah. Oh, I saw this guy's head over here. The, Tortamons or whatever they're called. Doesn't that kind of look like Agumon from a distance? He tricked me. Apparently, I will travel across the land, searching far and wide, trying to find Agumon. That's how the song goes. Don't question me. Don't doubt me. I've never lied to you. I've never steered you wrong. There's like every single Digimon in this biome. Like every possible dragon-type Digimon is spawning in this biome, except for Agumon. This is not helpful at all. I think I've actually seen every type of Digimon in these volcanic plains so far, except for Agumon. There's even a friggin' Jellymon over here. There's a Gabumon riding on a Growlmon's back. That is so cute. I don't know why that happens, but it's really adorable. Is that a Vegemon? It is. It is a Vegemon. And Kunemon was there. Did I actually just search these entire volcanic plains and not find any Agumon? I'm gonna have to suck it up at this rate. And just fight other things that don't potentially drop Botamon. This sucks. At least if you're watching this as a video later, most of the searching is probably going to be cut out for you. But let me assure you, if we've skipped ahead a little while, I have been searching this biome for a long time now. Guilmon, Greymon. What the heck is that? Is that a Chewmon? It is. Hilarious. This is just sad. I know there have to be more of them in this world. I just don't know. Yes, 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 yes. All right, please. Please. Please drop a Botamon egg. I'm actually begging. I'm actually begging. Because I don't know when I'm gonna get another potential chance to get one. There's 4 of them. My odds aren't great, but they're not 0 either. Here, have a flower. Have a couple flowers. Alright, here goes. Here goes, here goes, here goes. Start with you. You're nice and weak. Sick. He dropped a Digimeat, which I really don't need. 95 will save you. 68, that's a little bit better. Oh my god! Is that a Skull Greymon? It is. Let's try not to get distracted by that, though. I gotta focus on this fight. Where are you, Guilmon? Okay. So far, so good. I'm literally begging. That tricked me. That was vaguely egg-shaped. I thought it was gonna be an egg. 6 with 33 HP. That should be perfectly doable. We might even beat him in 1 hit. Go on, go get him. Get him! Please, 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 please. That is such a tease, dude. I don't need Digimeat. Well, okay, it's gonna open up some more possibilities, right? Because once he evolves, all the game... Once he evolves, all the Greymons that I passed are gonna be fair game for training on. Because he'll be strong enough to take them on. So... Oh, speak of the devil. We're not going to do that this episode, though. I think we've been at this for a little while, so training him up to Growlmon is going to do it. And if I don't get a Botamon egg, it's just going to kind of suck to be me. That Skull Greymon is getting closer. So right now, I am thanking my lucky stars that this mod doesn't include hostile Digimon, because if it did, that would 100% be a hostile Digimon. And it would absolutely rock my world. So I'm glad he's not hostile. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that. Oh, come on. What's your level, buddy? 68? Oh, there's a pillager attacking me. Yeah, deal with Guilmon. How's it feel? How do you like that? Did you even take any damage? You took 2? Yeah, he was nothing. He was nothing next to you. Let's go fight that Agumon. Are you kidding me right now? Joke. Focus on Agumon. I got this. Get him. One more hit ought to finish him off. There we go. It's nothing still. Numemon. Lovely. That's probably a bad omen, right? Oh god, they're everywhere. Whoa! Is that a gold Numemon? That's probably a good omen, right? Normally, I think in the games, when you beat a gold Numemon, you get like either a bunch of money or a bunch of items or both. Something like that, so... We'll just say... Seeing that was probably some kind of good sign, right? Next Agumon that we find, wherever that may be, is definitely going to drop a Botamon egg, right? And a Sukamon. We're back to bad omens. He's just a poo monster. If I'd been less picky, and if I'd been fighting just like whatever Digimon I'd been encountering that had the dragon DNA, we would have a Growlmon already. But as much as I do want that, I don't know how many opportunities in total I'm going to get to fight Digimon that potentially drop a Botamon egg, and I really need one. Alright, we're heading south now. We're going to hit the desert here, and I think we already checked over that way, so we're going to go west into the desert once we hit it. I lied. I straight up lied to you guys. I said when we searched that entire volcanic biome that we first found that if I didn't find any Agumon there, I wasn't going to obsess over it. But here we are. This is important. Trust me, this is important. Having a Metal Greymon is going to be clutch. I believe that is Pegasusmon. I think last episode we saw a Unimon, and I mistook it for Pegasusmon. That's what this is. The ones that actually look like a Pegasus. Don't really know how I managed to kind of make that mistake, but I did. But we're moving on. It's no big deal. No need to cry about it, okay? There's a wandering trader on it. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry, Growlmon. I'll watch where we're going. That was my bad. That was 100% my bad. I swear these things are everywhere when I don't need them, right? Like, I've spawned a couple times into Digimon worlds with Botamon as my starter. So naturally, Agumons are everywhere, and I want to say I used to get their eggs all the time too, but now that I actually need them, definitely seen a good few of them, but nowhere near the kinds of abundance that I usually see them in. It's depressing. Oh, there's a Nyokimon! You can barely see it on top of the, I think that's called, like, I don't know, Pokémon or Chicomon or something like that. That is cute, though. I love these little freaking Digimon totem poles that form when a fresh is on top of an in training is on top of an in training. It's just funny. There's a metric crapload of Digimon over here, and none of them are what I need, naturally. Alright, if I get to the end of this desert and I still don't find any Agumon, I don't think I can further justify scouring the globe for them. How far away is the ship by this point? Way over there. Goodness gracious. It shouldn't take that long to get back to it on Garurumon, especially since we're going to be just traveling in a straight shot, but still. What do we have here? Earth Digi-Egg. Stunamon. Stunamon Digitama. That is cool. Don't really want it, but it's cool anyway. I have to stop saying that, you know, after I finish X biome, I'm going to be done looking for Agumon, or after I search this far, I'm going to be done looking for Agumon, because I'm going to come right out and say it. I don't think it's going to happen. I think I'm going to be glued to this seat until either an Agumon drops a Botamon, or Guilmon evolves into Growlmon, which at this point, either one could potentially happen. This is ridiculous. Maybe I really am going to give up. Maybe I really am going to give up looking for Agumon. So many Growlmon. Oh, that is torturous. There's an Agumon. There's no way I can dislodge it. It's like a 5 HP too. There's no way I can get it without angering this Greymon, and that's not going to be a good call. That's... Is there any way at all to get him off of there? You're joking. You are joking. I have an idea. This is a terrible idea. I should not do this. This is a terrible idea. 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 It's not working. But the Greymon's not aggroing. Wait, hold on. Can you actually beat this Greymon right now? Because that would be wild. No, he's aiming for the Agumon. The Greymon's just taking the damage. I don't honestly know how this is going to play out. The Greymon's not aggroing, so he might actually be able to beat that Greymon. That would be wild. You'll definitely evolve if you beat that Greymon. Okay. You got him. All right, Jesus Christ. You okay? Yeah, you're fine. Still no egg, though. One hit did 40. All right. Still no Botamon egg, even after that heart attack. So what is your XP at? Yeah, next Digimon you face is going to level you up into Growlmon. Come on, Garurumon. There's got to be another Agumon in this frickin' Savannah hellscape. Whoa. Whoa. We have been at this for a while, so if I search this, I really mean it this time. If I search this entire desert and I don't see an Agumon, then the next Dragon-type Digimon we do see, I'll have Guilmon fight and beat, and we'll have him evolve into Growlmon, and that'll finally cap off this episode. I don't want to. I want a Botamon egg really badly. Alright, we tried. We searched far and wide. We found a lot of Agumon. None of them did the trick. So these Dracomon right here, I'm probably gonna finish the job with. Oh, but these Badlands. Man. The only one I'm torturing right now by continuing to search is myself, because in the video, this is all gonna get edited down. So I might as well keep going, right? Somebody talk me out of this. Somebody make me stop this madness. Enough is enough. I've gone so far. I haven't seen any Agumon in forever. I've seen, like... I swear. Oh my god. Please drop an egg. I'm literally, for the second time now, I'm literally begging for you to drop an Agumon. I'm gonna tackle that in the morning. It's morning. I'm gonna tackle that now. Where'd my items go? There we go. Alright. Please drop an egg. 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 Get him, Guilmon. Make him drop an egg. Well, that was one of the results we were looking for too, so I'm happy with that, but... Growlmon! Sick. Okay. You really don't need to. I'm probably gonna have you finish off the last few Agumon that we found in this area, just in the high hopes. Because you are still gonna need Dragon DNA. You should be able to more than handle that guy. Just don't finish him off with fire or I'll freaking cry. Alright, come back, you goober. Oh, I gave him an extra. Whoopsie. I guess you deserve it. Little snack. Little snack for digivolving. I can ride you now, too, so I don't really have to worry about bringing Garurumon out to travel and then putting him away and then bringing you out, so... Alright, folks. We accomplished our primary objective. This... No way. No way. No way. Hold on. Okay, I don't want to hype myself up too much, because that could be a Jarimon egg. But it's a Dragon Digi-Egg. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! At the last second... So if you're watching the video, right, and this has all been edited down, that's gonna look scripted. But these videos are all attached to a live stream, so go ahead, go to my live stream channel, it's going to be in the description. I did not script that, that actually just happened. I just spent the entire freaking stream leveling up Growlmon and also trying to get a Botamon egg, and then right as we're going to start to wrap it up, I run into one. The odds are astronomical, but if you were watching live, you saw it. I did not script that. That really happened. Alright. I think that is a fantastic place to end this one off. Me and my cool little shades, my sunglasses. Most of the time, these recordings are actually live streamed, so if you want to see these adventures in their full, unadulterated, unedited format, you are welcome to join us on live stream. I don't know if I'm always going to do that. I don't know if they're always going to be live streamed while I'm recording them, but for the time being, that is the case. So it is actually possible to watch these things live if you want to. Anywho, I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much for joining me. This is Loki, signing off.